These are starting at 3,000. Blinds 10 and 20.
Well, there you see our chip leader. Byron Kaverman from Ohio got over 2 million in chips. 5 out of those 6 players are young pros under the age of 26 years old. 1 amateur at the table. Nice diverse group here. 2 Americans, 2 Frenchmen.
All right, first to act the Frenchman, Frederic. He's out, along with Hugo goes away. And then the American Byron, our chip leader, also folding.
Okay, Martin Jacobson out as well, so it's a battle of the blinds here. Between Finnish pro Mikko Sundell, who's got a 9-6 offsuit and gonna raise it with his hand.
Into Matthew Waxman from Florida. Matthew with an ace-3 of spades.
Matt's a 26-year-old pro out of Parkland, Florida. Also an entrepreneur. He's gonna cap his cards. The signal he's gonna play the pot. The question is he just gonna call or is he gonna re-raise? He's just gonna call. So we're gonna see a flop here.
Matthew likes to say that he's the most honest poker player in the world.
Well, quite a statement.
Yeah.
Well, flop comes Queen Jack 7, 2 diamonds, no help to either player.
And the Finn was absolutely nothing. That's the first to act. Says he likes to skydive in his pastime. And it looks like he's doing a little diving in here, Mike, with a continuation bet, plunging away, 68 grand. Mr. Honesty looks over to his right at the Finn. Didn't hit much there. Got one of those like 50s Bob's Big Boy style haircuts, doesn't he there, Mike?
Oh, look at this, Vince. Those plaques you see, those little rectangle things are 100,000 euro chips. And he is going to raise it with no hand and no draw.
Not very honest there. I love it.
Just incredible on hand number 1 here. One guy bets with nothing, and Matt Waxman raises him with nothing.
Pull the ripcord. I'm out of there. Can't take the heat, and our American gonna take down our first pot.
And Vince, even though Matt's starting tonight in 5th chip position, I give him a great shot to win tonight because he's the most experienced player at the table. He's been under the pressure of final tables before. He's come out on top. I like his chances.
Well, I would have to agree with you. And what poise by the young American to make that kind of move. Just picking on guys here at the Aviation Club de France as we're just getting started.
Well, that's why I like his chances, because he makes moves like that to take down pots.
All right, Frederic Magen, our Frenchman, out. And now Hugo Lemaire, he's from these parts right here in Paris. Very young guy, has a pair of deuces. And he is going to raise it up to 45,000 to go. Byron Kaverman out of Ohio folds. Martin Jacobson now with an ace-9 of diamonds on the button.
Wow, gonna let it go.
Surprising. Into the Finn, Mikko.
Looks down to the Queen Jack.
Call.
She had that hand last time when it came Queen Jack 7. But
oh, you gotta love this guy. Loves the action. He's gonna play. And Matthew Waxman now, our little thief there.
Got ace-7 of clubs. He's getting a great price to make this call in a 3-way pot, so I can't see him going anywhere.
The intensity is palpable here at the Aviation Club de France. It's very hot here. No air conditioning, I might add.
And he does make the call. So here we go, 3-way action here. 3 tough young pros, 1 from France, 1 from Finland, 1 from America.
Here comes the flop. Oh boy, 3 of a kind for Hugo, just like that.
But Matt Waxman has flopped the nuts flush draw. We could see a lot of fireworks here in Paris right now.
Mikko is checked. Matthew now with the big flush draw. What will he do? He checks as well.
Over to the young French pro who's flopped a set. He's got 3 deuces. Certainly he's gonna bet.
Yeah, he's sticking out a bet. Looks like 65,000.
Not a big bet into a pot that's got over 150,000 in it.
Mikko flies away. Now the Floridian with a huge opportunity here.
A huge opportunity to possibly go broke if he's not careful.
That's true.
Most players would check raise in this situation with the nut flush draw. But Matt's going to take the conservative approach and just call.
Well, I was going to see if he can just pull off one of these clubs and get lucky. Or not, we will see. But he gets the club.
King of clubs comes off. Matt has the best hand possible, the ace-high flush. Action's on him. He's going to check.
Just setting the trap for the Frenchman.
Three of a kind. He's
Wow.
going to check trips.
Good slow down.
Well, that's incredible. And now another club comes off. So that's not a good card for Matt.
Oh, that could slow down his action. Now, what will he do?
He has the best hand possible. The ace-high flush. He's going to check it.
Ship it.
Right behind him, the young Frenchman checks his set.
You call?
No,
You call river?
probably not.
All right.
Matt Waxman
happy.
going to win this spot.
You should have said yes. You would have tilted me.
Well, just incredible. The Frenchman lost no more money on that hand than he did.
Flop a set though.
No, you didn't.
Show the card.
Prove it.
Okay, show the
You
card.
did not flop a set.
See?
Oh my God, you sicko.
So the guy that calls himself the most honest man in poker, getting off to a great start here in Paris.
Everybody loves more. More food, more time, more doggos. You get the point. And at WPT Global, we're giving you more value when you deposit. Just use the promo code YT66 and get a 100% deposit match up to $1,500, along with our already incredible bonuses in tournament tickets and casino play.
Oh, so many guys learn how to play poker watching the World Poker Tour over here in Europe. Incredible.
Now they are playing for €500,000. That's about 700,000 in U.S. Action on the young American Matthew Waxman, and he's going to fold his king-8.
Over to the Frenchman, Frederic Magen. He looks down at two queens, magnifique, and he's going to raise it to 60,000.
Hugo and Byron going away, and now the man from Stockholm, a former cook, Martin Jacobson, won't play that mess.
Call.
To Mikko, the fan. Now Mikko, it's kind of like the kid in that commercial back in the 70s, Mikey that liked everything. Well, Mikko is Mikey grown up, playing poker.
He likes every hand. We've seen that so far.
You have to be 80 to figure that one out. Okay, here we go with the flop.
Now flop comes 10-10-4. Action on the finish pro. He's going to check. And the Frenchman checks right behind him with the two queens. Slow playing them.
Yep.
Now deuce to diamonds comes off. This gives Mikko a gut shot straight throw. A 3 would give him a straight.
Well, maybe the check is going to make the Finn bet.
It was a beautiful play because it has led to the finish pro. Leading out and betting on the turn here, 75,000.
Yep. And the Parisian has him where he wants him. He's got his overpair, feels confident about it.
Yes, sir.
And now, oh wow.
And he is going to raise it, Vince. So the check on the flop working well for the Frenchman right now.
It's a 200,000 into the skydiver. He's got an inside straight draw.
I just can't imagine the way this hand was played. It looks like the Frenchman was slow playing a big hand to me if I'd be sitting in Mikko's seat.
You know what, little Mikey likes everything. And he's gonna call, he's gonna stick around and gamble.
He did.
Oh,
That's the cards like. Can only catch a 3 or an ace to have the best hand.
I love his spirit. Can he get lucky?
Oh, he's
no.
caught the 3. He's made the wheel.
Ooh la la.
He's going to check it.
Oh,
And the Frenchman better be real careful here. And he is. He checks right
queens.
behind him. And he is not going to like it as his opponent turns up a wheel, a 5-high straight.
well, the Finn is impeccable, but I don't like the check on the river. He let the Frenchman escape there for a little less money.
Oh, boy, right now the Frenchman is saying, "C'est la vie. Am I happy I've got a job?"
Oh boy, big pot for the Finn. Speculation working right there in spades.
Frenchman steaming right now. When he sees what a beat he took there, he played it perfect. Having a drink of water right there, but I think that's quickly going to change to wine very soon.
And the action's going right back on Frederic. He won't play. Hugo out. Byron Kaverman now with a king 9. Studied psychology in college. He's raised to 48,000. Now the former cook, Martin Jacobson, picks up an ace-jack. He's on the short stack.
Matt well opt to go with this hand, Vince.
All in.
And he's done it. He's gone all in here.
How much you play?
Started with 1.6.
1.6.
Yeah.
Look at this. The Finn has picked up a real hand,
call.
pair of jacks.
Well, incredible. He's made the call. He doesn't re-raise, because just in case, Byron had a monster hand here in this spot and would come back over the top of him. He might lay the jacks down, but as it is, Byron has nothing, gets out of the way.
So does Matthew.
What you had you ace?
Nah.
Down.
Had a king blocker. Is that
And we have a showdown
straight
here
blocker?
between the cook and the Finn.
So Martin Jacobson, who has finished second before in the WPT event, he did that in Venice. But if he wants to stay alive tonight here, he's going to have to get very lucky.
Good. Good.
Now flop comes 8-6-3. No help at all for the Swedish pro.
Ace of hearts.
One
Now
time.
when the cook is begging for an ace of hearts, he needs luck and didn't get it there. 10 of diamonds.
So we're down to the river card. 24-year-old Swede needs to catch an ace on the river to stay alive. Otherwise, he'll be out in 6th place.
Can he get the dream card? We will see. What's it going to be?
Well, it's a king. So that's going to do it for the young Swede. Martin Jacobson going to be out in 6th place.
The former cook has to say goodnight. He picks up about 110,000 US. Not too bad. And we're down to 5.
With that pot, Mikko Sundell taking the chip lead here. He's been very impressive so far tonight. We've seen him check raise with no hand on the river. We've seen him bet with no hand on the river to win these pots. Really playing well so far.
Well, I'm very impressed by Matthew Waxman. He says he's the most honest guy in poker. I don't believe him anymore. This guy, all he does is bluff. He shoves his chips around. He is very tough.
All these players playing great tonight.
The question is, Vince, can the Finn finish the job?
We will see. He's the chip leader. It's down to 2 Americans, 2 Frenchmen, and the Finn, who has the chip lead, who will take down this title and the 500,000 euros that go with it. Back to the game we go. First to act is going to be Hugo. He's picked up a nice ace-10. Very strong hand in a 4-handed poker game.
Everybody going to raise with that hand. Hugo does so.
Makes it 65,000. Now Byron quickly folds a pair of 3s.
Oh, and Matt Waxman picking up 2 jacks. Another big hand for him.
Yes, it is.
He's earned so many of his pots here tonight, though. Check raising with air, betting with jack highs. But here he's got the real deal, the 2 jacks, and he's going to 3-bet it to 170,000.
Frederic.
He's the amateur French player that's gone to work every day this week. Still here with 4 players left. Incredible.
He folds his hand, and Hugo needs to see this flop. He is called. Ace-10 up against a pair of jacks. Oh, wow! 3 10s just like that, Mike.
Well, this is just what Hugo's looking for. So Matt's going to check his 2 jacks.
Hugo with an opportunity. You know what? He's going to dig the hole, put the branches, the twigs over it, wait for the sucker to fall in.
Well, the sucker now has 2 jacks and an open-end straight draw, as you call him. He'd have to think he's got the best hand right here after his opponent checks on the flop, so he's getting out some betting chips. And you're right, Vince. He could fall into a big trap right here.
Well, he's bet 155,000. Is this Paparini time?
He just calls with the 3 10s. I am puzzled by that.
Now that's the time you got to come back over
In
the
case
top.
your opponent's got a jack, you'd be afraid a straight card would come off, maybe.
Maybe he'll hit a full house.
And there it is. The king comes off.
Oh, man.
So 4 cards straight on the board, and Matt Waxman, who's in dire straits on the flop, now has the best hand with the straight.
Complete debacle there for the Frenchman.
You know, sometimes, Vince, you can slow play yourself into oblivion, and that's what the Frenchman's done here. Didn't bet the flop, didn't raise on the turn. He no longer has the best hand. The question is he going to pay off this bet?
Well, Waxman has bet 280,000.
Well, frustration on the Frenchman right now. You can see that. He's saying, you got to be kidding me. I played this hand. This guy's got a jack in his hand, and I've now gotten beat.
You try so hard to trap a guy, and sometimes that trap just backfires. But it's
Yeah.
a curiosity call.
Yep, gonna make the call with the 310s. He just doesn't want to let the hand go. Just feeling woozy right now.
Yeah, don't want to show it either. Matt Waxman is a one-man wrecking crew. Just rolling down the Champs-Elysees here tonight, Mike.
He's the Eiffel Tower of this game, Vince. No doubt about that. Matt Waxman taking down yet another pot to yet increase his chip lead. And that pot put a stinging blow on the young Frenchman. Right now, Matt Waxman with the big chip lead. He's got nearly 6 million. Nobody else has 2 million.
Incredible. Back to the table we go.
No American has ever won this WPT title here in Paris. Only one Frenchman has, David Benjamin. One of these guys looking to add their name to the WPT Champions Cup.
Hugo has folded, and now Byron Kaverman. He has been whittled down here tonight.
Well, nothing's gone right for him so far, but looks like this hand might go right for him. As he picks up the ace-king, he's going to raise it. Makes it 80,000 to go.
To Matthew Waxman, who also has a quality hand, ace-queen.
The last time he picked up ace-queen, it was raised and re-raised to him, and he 4-bet on top of it and took the pot down. I feel certain he's going to 3-bet here with this hand. If he 4-bets with it, surely he's going to 3-bet with it, and he does. 205,000.
Frederic, the Frenchman, the amateur player who's played very solid, tight tonight, goes away. Back on Byron.
Man, with his chip stack, I think you just got to ship it here.
All in.
He's going to do so. Now, will he get the call by Matthew?
I call.
Yes, he does.
Well, he's called, and Byron in great shape to double up here, to get a much-needed double up, I might add.
Yeah, it's decent damage against our chip leader, Matthew. You gotta love it when your ace-king is up
Good
against
luck.
ace-queen. Byron went to college, studied psychology in college, a fine soccer player. Hasn't had much luck here tonight. Let's see if this hand will bring him some. So far, so good.
Well, a king right on the flop. It's
Chop
come
it
king,
up.
4 deuce. Well, Matt hollering chop it up, meaning he'd like to see 2 more clubs come out there,
Oh,
but
I
no.
don't want the whole thing.
A queen comes
Sorry,
off,
bro.
meaning if another queen comes off, this would be a savagely brutal beat
Brutal.
for Byron, but still a big favorite.
River card, it's a 6 of hearts. Byron's hand's gonna hold up.
Well, that's the boost that Byron Kaverman was looking for. He's been a pro for 6 years. Had a great year already, actually won over $500,000 playing poker this year so far.
Okay, Matthew Waxman from Florida, 4.7 million in euros, is the chip leader, and he's going to start at 5,000. Lines at 25 and 50 as we resume play. Action's on Matthew.
Everything's gone well so far at this final table for Matt Waxman.
This time he looks down at a pair of deuces, caps his cards. Likes to say he's the most honest man in poker. And of course, the table who likes to bluff a lot, so that contradicts that. As the Frenchman goes out, Frederic. As does Hugo, the other Frenchman.
Back to the other American, Byron Kaverman.
Look at
He
this.
looks down to 2 threes. Has his opponents dominated here.
Gotta love it. He is on a short stack relatively.
All in.
He's gonna push all in.
Yeah, that's what a lot of guys like to do with small pairs, including me. You're on the short stack, just move in with them.
Byron Kaverman studied psychology in college. Helps a lot at the poker table.
You might have been able to induce this one if you wanted to.
He'd love to get the action, but no, Matthew escapes. Lays his hand down.
Quite a lay down by Matt, and a good all-in bet by Byron to take down that pot.
Byron Kaverman, Fort Jennings, Ohio.
You know, I played soccer in college, Vince.
Yep.
I happened to be at the Aviation Club de France in 1998 on the exact day that France won the World Cup, but we celebrated right outside on the Champs-Elysees. And let me tell you, if one of these 2 French guys win here tonight, we could have another celebration like that one when they won the World
Okay,
Cup.
you guys can
Back
have
to
this one.
play. Matthew out. Now Frederic Magen, who holds down a steady job here in France in computers, taking a shot at this title here tonight. He's got ace-7 here, Mike.
In this tournament, by winning a satellite, you're going to have a great payday no matter where he finishes.
He's made it 250,000 to go, and that's enough for Hugo to go. And now Byron, only man to beat. Byron's got a queen 9 offsuit.
Byron's in 4th place right now.
All in.
And he is going all in with the queen nine offsuit.
He is playing fast with just a queen nine.
I call.
Wow, the Frenchman has made the call.
Excellent call
Now,
this is.
Vince, for another 800,000, I couldn't have made this call with an ace-7 offsuit. I'm just fearful that it'd be dominated. I just wouldn't like it, but he made the call. He's got the best hand right now. The question is, will it stand up?
Ooh la la, as they say in France. How did he know? And here's a flop for Byron. He has outflopped the Frenchman just like that.
Well, it's come king, queen, 10. What that means is, for the Frenchman to take the lead, he's got to catch an ace. He can shut him out, at least with a tie, if a jack comes off where he'll make a straight.
Right, these guys got about the same amount of chips. Here we go with the turn card.
And a jack.
Chop it up.
King, queen, jack, 10. He cannot lose the pot. An ace has to come up to give him the tie.
This is gonna
An
be it.
amazing call by the Frenchman here. It's paid off in dividends for him. 7 of hearts on the river. So that's going to do it. Byron Kaverman, who came to this final table as the chip leader, out in 4th place.
That's right. Tough beat right there. And he's out. He's going to pick up 155,000 euros for his effort. He's an American that has to say good night. We are down to 3 players. Let's go see what he has to say.
It was a rough day. I just got some bad spots, I guess. Felt like I played well. I don't know, a little unlucky in the end, I guess. Made a good call and got there. Matt's a friend, and I hope he takes it down.
Everybody loves more. More food, more time, more doggos. You get the point. And at WPT Global, we're giving you more value when you deposit. Just use the promo code YT66 and get a 100% deposit match up to $1,500, along with our already incredible bonuses in tournament tickets and casino play.
Forget the rail, birds. They're on the rail. You're playing at the final table.
What a night for Matthew Waxman. He's from Florida. He's only 26 years old. He's got to take on these 2 Frenchmen and take home a title here for America. All right, with the button, Hugo Lemaire from Paris. He is the crowd favorite here tonight. He's got Jack 7 of spades.
Well, this is his home poker club.
Andy's at 10,000, blinds at 30 and 60,000.
Well, in America, 7-11s are lucky, but apparently not here in France. He folds.
Doesn't want to gamble. And now Matthew in the small blind with just an 8-3 of diamonds. Caps his cards. He is relentless.
Just continual pressure he puts on him. Here raising with an 8-3.
Now Frederic, the computer guy, with a queen 3 suited.
Actually has him dominated as a card lie, but
Will he play it? No, he
can't
doesn't.
stand the pressure and goes out.
Well, it is just about, I don't care what I have, what you have, and what you think I might have, and what you might think that I have, and that's all it's about.
Yeah, poker's very simple, Vince. Just bet him like you got him and take down the money.
Now he's got the button, he's got the momentum. Blinds at 30 and 60,000. Let's take a look at Matthew's hand. Oh, wow, a
He's
good
got
one.
the goods.
Yeah, pair of jacks.
He's made so many great plays at this final table without hands, yet it seems like he's had his share of cards as well, Vince. And let me tell you, when you're catching good and playing good, it's pretty much an unbeatable combination.
Makes it 120 to go. Frederic with just a 6 deuce. Looks uninterested, folds his hand. And Hugo has to say goodnight too, so that's going to be a quick one.
That's your cue. Yeah, that was
You
weak.
always want that when you have a quality hand, though. I feel like you wanted to punish them for some more money, but not to be for Matthew.
How often do you think Hugo Lemaire gets ID'd before he goes to a poker
So
tournament?
true. He looks about 12. He's playing well. Very tough. This is his club, by the way. He's a big crowd favorite here tonight. All right, back to the play. Frederic now first to act. And he's going to look at an attractive king, queen of spades.
150.
He's going to make it with the raise. Looks like $1.60 to go.
Over to Hugo. He's going to get out.
And now Matthew.
Oh, and another giant hand for Matt Waxman. And that couldn't come at a better time. And he's got his opponent dominated.
D'accord.
Oh, what an exciting moment. What a big hand. How to play it properly.
think for sure you're going to 3-bet with this hand, just a matter of how much. 3-bet meaning re-raise.
Here come the Plex.
That's worth 100,000 each.
Yep, he's going to stick it out there, making it 4-10 to go.
I'm on in.
I call.
Well, all in and cold
Whoa.
just that quick. And Vance, I really believe all the play of Matt Waxman prior to this hand led to this all-in bet by the Frenchman. He's just been bullying him around and bullying him around. And you can only take so much, as you know.
You're right, the last one was an additional raise of about $2 million. So Frederic didn't have to call that, but maybe he feels something here. Maybe he feels lucky tonight.
He's just trying to take the pot down. Didn't happen. As Matt picked up an ace-king, so he has him dominated. You can't get your money in much better than this.
Big opportunity for the American. Here's the flop.
Good flop for Matt Waxman. 7-4-3, 1 spade. So as the cards lie, the Frenchman has got to catch a queen to take the lead, or 2 running spades to make a flush to win the pot.
Yeah, he's a significant dog right now, but turn cards change things. Here it comes.
Well, if Jack comes off and it's a Jack of clubs, that takes an out away from the Frenchman. He can now not win the pot if the Queen of clubs comes off. So the Frenchman must catch 1 of 2 red queens to stay alive in this tournament. He needs a lucky lady, and she's got to be red, Vince.
Frederic Magen needs a miracle. Can he get it?
Nope, the 6 of diamonds comes off. So that's going to do it from the amateur from Paris, 36-year-old Frederic Magen, out in 3rd place.
Yeah. Tight all the way through, but then he opened up his game, seemed to work for a while, but he is out of there. He's going to take home over 213,000 euros.
He's also going to get the gold star for being the employee of the week for going to work every day this week.
Let's go see what he has to say.
I did some mistake. I'm pretty proud of what I've done during the week and today. All the players at the final table were great, and I think Hugo will have some difficulties to finish first. I will not bet on Hugo if I would have.
Matt Waxman starting out with nearly $8 million in chips. Hugo Lemaire with just over $1.4 million.
And the American looks down at a 9-8 with the button. He's first to act. Will he stay aggressive or will he change his game?
Well, there's your answer right there. He's reaching for raising chips with the 9 high. Makes it 120,000 to go.
Double the size of the blind, and it's going to work. Hugo releases that hand. Matt Waxman getting closer to the title. Not bad for a guy that learned how to play poker in study hall in school.
Matt Waxman desperately wants to be the first American to win a WPT title right here in Paris. And obviously Hugo Lemaire would like to be the first Frenchman since the legendary David Benjamin won here back in season 2.
Benjamin, kind of a folk hero here at the Aviation Club. And Hugo wants to follow in the footsteps.
A lot of French players I respect say a lot of good things about this young pro. They say he's the real deal.
Raise.
Here he's raising it with a Queen-8 offsuit. 130,000.
And Matt Waxman looks down at a 9-8 of clubs.
And the suited connectors you want to see a flop with. Obviously he can well afford to make this call, and he does so.
Queen 8 up against 9-8. Here we go with the flop. And the flop drips in 2 clubs and a queen.
We can see a lot of action right here on the Champs-Élysées now. Matt Waxman has flopped a flush draw. Hugo has flopped the top pair.
Yep, Matt's going to check it. Go with top pair, sticking a bet out there of 115,000 euros. How will the Floridian play this? Do you get super aggressive and just try to take it down with a 4 flush?
I feel certain Matt's going to check raise here.
All in.
Oh, he is going all in.
Yeah, he says all in, but he's not betting all his chips. He's betting all the chips that Hugo has in front of him.
About €1 million
call.
more, and of course he's going to call. We have a showdown here.
So here we go. Hugo in good shape to double up here. Tighten this match up a bit.
Yep, his queen's out in front. Matthew Waxman with a big chance here. If he should catch, He'd be the first American to ever win
Jack.
Paris.
Jack of clubs.
Very selective with this. Can't be too picky. Just get a club and end this thing.
Everybody on their feet here at the Aviation Club.
One of these guys becoming a very rich man. Could it be Matthew right now? Here comes the turn card.
Well, the 6 of hearts comes off.
American didn't get there yet.
Well, it gives him a straight throw, though. A 7 would win the pot for him now, as well as a club.
Sit.
Well, Matt asking for a set. That's 7 in French.
Matt has to sweat that one card. Hugo still out in front.
And there's a club. He has done it. Clubs have been lucky for the American twice at this final table. He made a club flush to win the 2 biggest pots of the night. Wow, what drama, what an ending. What fortune for Matt Waxman right there to make the club flush to take this title.
The young American is the first one ever to win the WPT title in France. Well done. He's going to take home 500,000 euros. Matthew Waxman is our champion.
I want a WPT.
Now you got something that I don't, finally.
Yeah.
A big effort by Hugo Lemaire. He's going to take home over 340,000 euros for his second place finish.
I played pretty tight. I think I played okay. I'm happy about my play and happy about the second place, even though it's really disappointing to get so close and to not win it. I want to win one, so I'll come back.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Well done.
All right, Matt, in addition to winning this title and over 700,000 US dollars, 500,000 euros, you get a seat in the WPT World Championship. That's a $25,000 entry where you can win millions more.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Probably one of the toughest tournaments in the world, so I'm looking forward to the competition.